28 years old. Most people tell me I'm a beautiful, successful woman, but it's not how I see myself. To me, I'm still 18, and that's all because of that moment.
Guy, Barty's on his way right now.
Hey, it's all the hoopla, boss. It's my partner.
I'm sorry to tell you this.
No, don't do this to me. I've given this firm 12 years and millions of dollars.
I know, Gus. But I also know your faults. I'm going with Maddie.
What am I doing here?
Madison, you are a rock star. Over the last 7 years, I've watched you grow from an intern to a senior VP, and you've amazed me every turn. That deal with the South Africans, stuff of legend.
Great job, Maddie.
But today I'm proud to call you partner.
Your name's gonna go on a marquee, kid.
To Maddie.
You and the bartender?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, I had to pull some moves for my
How you guys doing?
Hey.
Can I get you guys anything?
Well, it's a little bit warm.
Could, help out my friend tonight.
Would you like the fire on?
That would be nice, thank you.
Okay, I'll
Great.
handle that.
Okay, you
for
could turn the
Thank
fire
you.
on.
You're welcome.
I'll get you started.
On a serious note, if anybody can do it, Maddie, it's you.
How do you do it?
Do what?
How do you balance it all? You have the perfect life, the perfect family, the perfect boyfriend.
Yes, the perfect boyfriend. Nobody's life is perfect, and mine is far from it.
All I'm saying is, I'm so proud to say you're my friend. You're a great example of a woman to everyone who knows you.
Yeah, Maddie.
Hey, babe. Congratulations. You ready to party? You ready to go?
Not tonight, Steph. I'm not in the mood.
Here we go again.
Charlie. It's him again, huh?
You don't get it, do you? You will never understand what happened, what he took from me. But you should, because it's one less thing I have to offer you.
One less thing you have to offer me? What do you mean? You still hang out with this guy. If it's in a big group, who cares? You still hang out with him. What is that?
Because I choose to forgive him doesn't mean it doesn't affect me.
Forgive him? You know what, Maddie? If I didn't know any better, I swear I would think you were still in love with him.
Get out!
Never stops with you. But listen, one day you're going to have to learn how to deal with this in a more constructive way. Good night.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah. Maddie, what's up? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Why? What's wrong? I heard the good news. I was gonna call you.
You were going to call me and say what?
Congratulations.
That's all you were going to say to me. Are you ever going to say anything about what you did to me?
What are you talking about?
Our first time, Charlie. Or better, my first time. I said no and you didn't stop.
What? I don't get it.
I don't need you to say anything right now. Just want you to listen to something I wrote. That moment. That dreaded moment, it haunts me. Even though I try to hide the memory of it in a deep crevice of my brain where no matter how hard I can try, I cannot retrieve it. I continuously fail. A useless attempt to ignore the moment that supposedly made me a woman. A woman? I would rather dwell in the naive spirit of the young girl that I once was, because after that moment, there was only a broken woman. You took my innocence and stole my perceived worth. For at that moment, you shut out my denials and only focused on what your needs yearned for. And as the darkness of the room defined the atmosphere, your dark presence reflected the same. And my plea for acceptance and my attempt of love became overshadowed by the black light that was literally creeping into me. Your weight not only crushed my body, but crushed my very core. For at that moment, the realization of devaluation set in. I froze and laid motionless. The only movement of the room was of yours and of the tears falling down the corners of my eyes. And my defeated cry of stop only came out as a faint whisper. And as if I had no control, my vocal cords shut down. So why try to scream? My previous attempts left me nowhere. But as pain and unfamiliar pressure between my legs woke my body, I clenched my fists across my chest and began to shake uncontrollably. Praying and praying for just one chance to go back a few minutes. And I suppose that the trembling killed your self-seeking attempts, for you suddenly stopped and tried to console my bruised spirit and trampled body. My exposed skin felt the cold air that filled the room, and your words were just empty noises. And though we're the only two in the four-walled space, I felt overcrowded and cornered in. Thoughts of who would want this used-up body now consumed me, as I felt a fluid sensation where you just were. But it wouldn't be until later where I would see the red evidence of your unwanted mark. And as I laid there for what felt like an eternity, the transformation of a child to a woman took place. The broken and used woman then silently began to clothe the humiliation and exposure. But how do you truly cover stolen innocence? Walking out of that room, I didn't look back. I wouldn't allow myself. With one foot in front of the other, I carried myself in strength until in solitude, I wept. To use that strength to fight insanity every day after that moment. So I fought and I fought, and I continue to fight, and I fight and I fight, and I continue to fight.
Because I choose to use the strength I gained to define my womanhood. I choose to use those tears I cried as a representation of a weakness I lost. I choose to gain and not allow the memory seeped in the corners of my mind to continuously label me. For though a broken woman walked around for years, I will not give him the victory. I will not allow myself to be defined by what was taken. And today, although I wish that that shy and naive girl would have stood up for herself, I could use that moment to signify my frailty, or I could use it to stand for strength.
In order to wake up with purpose every morning, I choose the latter.